bunnies, welcome back. It's me, Jenny. How is everyone doing today? Okay, my beautiful crafty friends, today we're going to start the new series for Christmas in July. We're going to do day one. I'm so excited to start this really awesome series with you guys, and so we are going to be making some bottle caps embellishments. Okay, if you guys watch me in Instagram, I told you guys not to throw away your bottle caps because we're going to be using them for projects, not only for Christmas but also for the Halloween series and perhaps maybe the Christmas series. So if you have any of these bottle caps, make sure you save them. Do not throw them away. So what we are going to do today is going to be a very simple project, super duper quick and fun to create. The paper that we're going to be using is called Santa Baby, and it's from Frank Garcia. This paper is absolutely gorgeous and it's beautiful, and I'm going to show you which one I'm using. What I used to create these beautiful embellishments are this paper right here, and it has these wonderful beautiful Santas up here with the flowers. What I did is, as you can see there, I used these Santas to create my little embellishment along with the flowers. So the very first thing that I did was I used my punch that is for bottle caps. I bought this punch at a Hobby Lobby. They still carry it, and they also have a lot of embellishments for bottle caps. All I did was I simply just kind of made sure that I am punching out this gorgeous Santa and the flower. And you should get something like this. Keep in mind that if you don't have this collection, use another collection that is Christmas related. Let me bring you closer so we can start doing this project. Okay, so what I have here is these beautiful embellishments that I created. I wanted to show you guys really quickly how beautiful these embellishments are. They're absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely adore this flower that I got at Michael's, and then I used a snowflake for this one right here. Super duper cute. So we're going to create these embellishments. Very simple. So I have my bottle cap here, and what I also have is a little piece of tea bag. What I like to do is I like to cover my bottle cap with tea bag, and how I do that is I usually just use some of this glue stick, which is easy to use, and what I do is I saturate my tea bag, and then I just add my bottle cap. And what I do is I basically just kind of cover my bottle cap. Just play around with your tea bag and squish and kind of like adhere the tea bag to the bottle cap. And you don't have to necessarily do this. You can also use tissue paper if you don't have tea bags. Okay, now what you can also do is you can either lay the tea bag inside of the bottle cap, or you can trim it out. I prefer trimming the little tea bag because I kind of like the little extra kind of poking out a little bit. So what I do is I just go around it and trim it a little bit, not too much, because I kind of want still my little tea bag to kind of poke out a little bit. That gives it kind of like a little nice vintagey look to your project. For me anyway, I think. I could be wrong, but I just kind of like that, like rustic look to it, kind of, right? Okay, so once you have your whole entire bottle cap covered, we can work around it now and we can build the inside of the bottle cap. What you're going to use in the inside of the bottle cap is very simple. We're going to use double-sided dimensions, which I get at the Dollar Tree. So what we're going to do is we're going to double layer it because we want our little image to lift up a little and show through the bottle cap. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to double layer the dimensions. I have one here down, and then I have another one here. Then I'm going to also layer down. That gives it a nice little cushion to lift up your little image. And now we're going to place our image inside the bottle cap. And you should get something like this. See that? Very simple, right? All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the little connector that I have here, which is these 3 little layers. And how we're going to do that? Very simple. We're going to do that with ribbon. I have here this gold ribbon that I'm using as a little connector to connect all my little 3 little items that I have here. Show you. See, I have the bottle cap, flowers, and then this little embellishment right here. So it's like 3 little connectors, and that's only being connected by the ribbon that I have here. Okay, so let me show you. I have a little piece of ribbon here that I cut out already, and what I want to do is I'm going to add hot glue to my little ribbon right there. And you're going to add your bottle cap right on top of that. Just like that. So you should have something that looks like this. Okay. The next layer that we're going to layer down is either a flower that I did here, or you can also use a snowflake that I have here. So what am I going to use? Let me see. Let's use a snowflake. I got these snowflakes at Michael's a few years ago during the Christmas season. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little dab of hot glue on the back of the snowflake, and I'm going to adhere it down. And then we're going to adhere down our snowflake right in this area right here. And then the last thing we're going to do here is we're going to add our little punch circle that we punched out before at the beginning of the video. I'm going to add this right over the bottom of the snowflake, just like that. Stuff this in there, and at the end you should get something that looks like this. Bottle cap, your little snowflake, and then your little circle that you have there. All these 3 little connectors. Now we're going to dress up our little embellishment. And how are we going to do that? Very simple. Go into your stash, get out some twine, get out some sequins, get out some buttons, get out whatever you have that's small enough that you can definitely embellish these and make them look very like fun and Christmas inspired, right? So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate my little Santa. With these over here, I added a tiny little bow, which I already have one here that I made out of this like, I don't know, like bakery twine that I had extra from like a cake that I bought my mom. I kept the twine with me because I kind of figured I was going to use it, especially red and white. So I made myself a little tiny little bow. This little bow that I made, I'm going to add it right in the side of the Santa. So a little tiny hot glue. And we're going to add it right in the side of Santa. Right there. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add sequins. So I have here these sequins that I got from like a whole bunch of sequins that this one I got at Hobby Lobby. I remember because I love the pink. It's such a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous color of pink. The sequins, it's just, oh, it looks like bubble gum. It's like so beautiful. So I got this one at Hobby Lobby. I always pick up like 1 or 2 of the little baggies, and I have tons of these. I love, love, love the combination of the pinks in here. And so what I did here, I have 2 sequins. I'm going to add these 2 sequins right in the side of my Santa. Very simple. Where is my tweezers? I got my tweezers right here. I'm going to grab my sequins and I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue. And I'm going to add my sequins, oops, right in this corner of the Santa. And then the second sequence, we're going to add it right in the bottom. There you go. Beautiful, 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 gorgeous. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little bow right in this little corner over here of the embellishment. So the bow is going to literally go like right there. Boom, just like that. So we're going to add a little dab of hot glue right there and we're going to adhere the bow, which is made out of twine that I also got at Michael's. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to dress up and add these buttons and another twine. This button, I decided to use it because I thought it was just such a beautiful color. Kind of like a, it's kind of fluorescent. I don't know. It's just like a very nice, like different colors. It's just beautiful. So I decided to use this button. I'm going to add this button right in the bottom of the little embellishment right here. I'm going to add it right there with the hot glue, and we're going to finish it off with another bow, and we're literally finished with this project. I mean, I tell you, this is literally such an easy, adorable embellishment to create. And now we're going to add this bow that I also made earlier, and we're going to add this bow right in the center of the button. And then guess what? We are done with this project. We are done with this project. Right in the middle. And that's it. Now, if you want to add like a little sequence in the middle of the rhinestones, you can. I'm thinking maybe adding like one of these bling blings. So we can probably do that. Let's do that. A nice little bling in the center would be nice. Let's do the same thing with these. And this one. That looks pretty. Okay, and that's it. We're done. We're done, 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 done. And that is how you create this really fun, adorable embellishment. I love, love, love how this turned out. So cute. And you can make so many of these in no time. Again, if you collect your bottle caps, you will be able to create super duper awesome little embellishments in no time. Now, you can use these embellishments so many ways. How you can use them, you may ask? Okay, I will tell you. You can use them as embellishments. You can use them as ornaments. You can use them as gifts for someone. You can mail them out to your pen pal for Christmas. You can add them to a tag. Let's say you had like a Christmas tag and you want to add these adorable little embellishments. You can add them as tags. There are so many things you can do with this adorable embellishment. It's literally no rules whatsoever. How you want to use them is however you can use them. And that, my friend, is how you create these really fun, adorable little embellishments. I hope that you guys enjoy watching me make these embellishments. I hope that this gives you some inspiration and some ideas. Make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you like my videos. That would really help me a lot with Google. And if you really like my contents, then if you want to help me out, that will be one good way to help me out, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get ready to do another video for you guys for day 2. Let me know what you guys think about these adorable embellishments, and make sure you follow me on Instagram so you can see more pictures, okay? I love you all very much. Please be safe, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, honey bunnies.